You know, some of you throughout this series might have been a little bit like, okay, great for you, lady, but I got a lot going on. I don't have time to be doing this whole clean my slate, you know, where you get rid of all the stuff that you don't want in your life, physically, mentally, emotionally, like whatever way that you're working through it. And you start stripping back down to the bare essentials so that you can rebuild the life that you actually want to be living. I get it, because sometimes it is really hard to watch these types of videos and then to hold up that mirror, to look around at your own home and go, yeah, right, there's no way I could tackle the clutter, tackle the chaos, strip the things back, get back to the basics so that I can rebuild the life that I want to be living. I've got too much going on. I've got too much of this, too much of that. I get it, sister. I hear you loud and clear. And that's really what today's video is going to be about, because we kind of got some of that really, really big stuff going on here as well. And yet these are still all of our pieces that we need to work through. So I thought, you know what better than to just make that the focus of today's video when you are dealing with all kinds of chaos in your life. How do you put out the chaos while also still being in the midst of the chaos? This video is for you. But before we can get into it, you know it, you gotta see my morning routine. Spoiler alert, it's a little sped up because it's earlier than usual today, and I'm in a hurry because I've got, remember all that stuff I had to deal with? Yeah, I have to deal with that. So quick version, let's go.
Good morning, Benny boy. Did you have sweet Benny boy dreams? Yes. Good morning. Look at you, you're on it this morning. Hi, buddy. You're so cute. Good morning.
Yeah, he's like up and out this morning. He's ready to go.
What you up to today, buddy? You got a busy day too?
So since it's a little on the dark side, we're gonna hang out in here, or at least we can just sit and chat a little bit. I know sometimes you see these videos, BT dubs. Yes, new mug. Isn't it cute? I found it at TJ Maxx. We popped in there for my husband's birthday. I think it was $5, and I said, "Oh, buddy, I think that's essential." This became essential a couple days ago. It's easy to watch these videos and go, well, yeah, I could never do that, right? Like that's just not going to work in my life, what I have going on. And sometimes that's true. Sometimes you watch YouTube videos and what they have going on and what they're doing is not something that you're going to be able to do. Okay, that happens. That is truthful. But I don't think this is one of those things, okay? Now, what you're doing might look a little bit different than what I'm doing. And I think for me, even doing this stuff, I think once we get through, I know YouTube is mad at me because these videos are not doing nearly as good as anything else I put out. And so it keeps showing me all these stats and it's like, BT dubs, you're tanking your channel. What are you doing? I need this for myself. I need to work through my house to clear out the excess, the clutter, the chaos, the just overwhelm of so much stuff so that I can maybe mentally put myself back together. I don't think I've been okay since Hurricane Helene last year. And I think I was just drudging through and doing all of the things and like keep moving so that I would get there. Well, it never worked. It like never happened. I think I'm just, you know, it just got worse off a year later than it was to begin with, you know, so like it didn't really work out. Ooh, I almost forgot my Primal Queen supplements. I'm going to take those out real quick and set them right here. I take my 2 capsules at the same time each day. These things are a health game changer. So I'm glad we walked in here because I would have forgotten, which is crazy. I never forget, but I'm gonna set them right here next to my coffee. I know I need this for my own mental everything so that I can focus on the other things. I think our world is crazy right now. I think there are a lot of really, really, really big things happening. And I think there's a lot of really, really, really big things on the horizon that we need to start being alert and aware and prepared for. This world is not my home. This is not where I am investing in, but I also want to be a wise steward, pay attention to what's going on around me and prepare accordingly, which is really difficult to do if I don't clean my slate first. I've got so much mess and overwhelm, and I feel like that's what I've been trying to do the past year is just like, I'll do it both at the same time. I'll handle both at the same time, and it's not working. I need to clear everything off so that I can assess where we're at, get us back to the basics, and then move forward with the things that we actually want to be doing. I think that the world stage is showing us more and more every day that we thought COVID was nuts 5 years ago. I have a feeling what's to come is going to make COVID look like a walk in the park. I don't want to be, I mean, I was fine during COVID, like our family was fine, but we also did certain things to be that way. I think what's coming is going to be a lot, I think COVID looked like practice compared to what's coming. I mean, you just look at the world stage, you look at all the things going on, and it's like, But that's not the point of this video. Those are the types of things you guys would like to talk about. Leave me a comment. Let me know. We can always have those conversations later. But sometimes when life feels so chaotic, it feels impossible to work on the things that are causing the chaos, right? It feels like putting out fire with fire. Like I can't put out the chaos and the overwhelm with more chaos and overwhelm. Stripping your house back to the basics is a lot of work. It is a lot of intentional work, intentional, consistent work. It's digging down into your mindset about things. It's digging down into the root heart problem that caused all the things. There's so much into this, and don't think I take it lightly. It's not just, oh, here, we'll just declutter your thing and everything will be fine. It's a lot more than that. It really, really is. And I know for a lot of people, you're like, I don't have the time for this. And I get it. I really do. Because honestly, when I said I wanted to do this through the rest of the year, my family kind of looked at me like, I know how much you believe in this. Because I've done this before. I've done this a few times before in our household. And my family at least has that foreknowledge of knowing that it's really difficult, but it's so worth it, right? My family does have that because we've been through it before. But we're looking around at our plates right now going, now is probably not the best time to want to tear everything apart and strip it all back and go through all of this deep stuff that's going on. We've got a lot of things on the backside that are currently happening. Now, I'm not going to just air my family's dirty laundry all over the internet, but I want you to know that it's a lot of not super awesome things, okay? Reason why I still want to stick with this is because I know that while it will be difficult in the process, it's going to be so beyond worth it. Because yes, we're going to address the physical around us, our family already. We only have the living room, my master bathroom, the office, and the laundry room done. We only have 4 rooms done so far. Already, I can see my family walking around lighter. There's less stuff to keep up with. There's less stuff to deal with. There's just less around you. That mental weight that weighs on you, I'm telling you, until you strip spaces back to their bare essentials and truly address how much clutter and excess you are holding on to, you will get rid of that. Hello, Benny. You will get rid of that and feel physically lighter. And so they're already starting to feel that. It is already making a difference of, wow, this feels really nice. It's so nice to have things clean and tidy and easy to upkeep and not so overwhelming and not so much even just mental load over here of, what are we doing? What are we taking care of? I will share one thing, and I'm going to ask for a really big prayer request here. Yesterday, I told you all that, busy day yesterday, got to go meet with a friend. It was wonderful. It was lovely. Came back. We had some errands to run, some stuff to get ready because I knew I was going to be gone today, which I'm going to tell you about. And then, to be honest, I started feeling a little funky. I got a little nervous that it was one of my stroke migraines trying to pre-stages. And I said, I cannot do this. I cannot afford to be down and out. I need to go just take it easy. The rest of today, I didn't have much left. I did something very uncanny for me. I laid on my couch and I watched a movie on my phone and was like, I'm just gonna lay here and rest. No funky health stuff for me. I gotta be good. Because today I've got a 6-hour trip to take my friend Sabrina, who many of you know. She's done videos with me here before. We met because she watched this channel way back at the very beginning, and she has been dealing with some major health issues in California where they lived, and California is awful in so many ways. We're born and raised from California too, but she was not getting the medical attention she needed. It was awful. And we have amazing healthcare out here in North Carolina. And we said, why don't you just move out here? Honestly, you they didn't have the family support they needed. They didn't have the medical support they needed. They didn't have any of that stuff. And we're like, what? So it literally was easier for them to move across the country than to try to trudge through with what they were dealing with there. And so they got here and we went through the hurricane literally within weeks of them arriving. So everything kind of got pushed back, but we've been getting her into doctor's appointments. She's got something seriously going on with her heart and her brain. No big, right? It's just like your two key components. So we've been getting her into doctors and moving through, the ranks. And in just a few appointments, they were able to say, this is so beyond serious. This is above anything anyone is going to be able to do for you in any of our regular hospitals in the state. We've got to get you to Duke University. It is that bad. There is that much going on. She is not well and has not been well for years now and has only been going downhill more and more and more because, again, doctors just overlooked. Our doctors out here are stunned at how much must have been somehow overlooked because they're like, how has a medical team been looking at you and not done anything? It just, California makes me want to scream in so many ways. But we've got a 6-hour trip. Got to go pick up the rental car. We've got to drive there. We've got to do everything we need to do there. We've got to get back here, right? Like we have all of this going on, and then we have to see what they say. The next few months could look like tons of travel time that has to be afforded somehow, right? Potential hotel stays that have to somehow, come together. So the financial stress on all of it is crazy. The time stress on all of it is crazy. All of the pieces and all of the things, the health stress of it to get her there, to go through the things, to do the testing, whatever procedure, whatever it is that she needs to get better. This is going to be a huge, huge, huge thing that's going on here in the next little bit. And sometimes I think when we run into these things, it can be really overwhelming. She's like, I don't even know where to begin or what to do. Is that you out there? She's in the hallway. I thought we could do this in the car, but I thought you wouldn't be happy if I was like, hey, we could just like vlog in the car on the drive there. So I'll just talk about you.
I was trying to convince you I didn't need to go anymore.
You have to at least like say hi. You did it. She's very shy. She hates this so much. Yeah, you're going to the doctors. Like, you can't get out of it. Okay, so we're going to wrap this up so we can get on the road. But she was just showing me, so quick little plug here. It's an app called Guava. I'm going to reach out to them because I had no idea this existed. This is genius, and we all need this. It will pull all of your medical records from everywhere and give you access to all of them in one singular app. And also, like, pull it together in charts and information, verbiage that you and I can understand without Googling every medical term to figure it out. We all need this. She was just showing it to me. She was able to pull all of her records from everywhere before we go into this big, meeting here today. And like, what does all of this say? What do I need to know? Could I easily have my stuff pulled together so that way when they start asking us all these questions, we like have it all there ready? Guava, y'all. Now we all need this. When you're dealing with the chaos, I know it seems crazy to also want to tackle the chaos that's all around you. It's going to make a huge difference. It might look different than what it looks like at my house, then it looks like your neighbor's house, and it looks like anybody else's house that's doing this. Keep moving forward. When you are going through the difficult seasons, take care of your health. I made sure to take my Primal Queen supplements as soon as I stopped the camera a second ago. I take those 2 beef organ supplements each day. My health is radically improved. My immune system is through the roof. It is phenomenal. It is God's created nutrients into your body. Therefore, your body can actually absorb it because there's nothing fake in it. I feel so much better. I can stay healthier. I can continue to pour into the people that I love and the things that I need to do. Take care of yourself. Don't think you have to do everything in one day, but don't throw up your hands and do nothing because you can't. It's not going to happen in one day. It's going to take time. You guys are watching me. I mean, I can't get through it all in one day. So if I can't do it, who makes you think that you have to? Don't put that pressure on yourself. When you are dealing with the chaos in your life, the things that just seem so out of your, we have no idea what we're going to find. We have no idea what they're going to say. We have no idea how many more appointments we're going to have, how long she's going to have to stay, if surgery is going to be needed. I mean, it's not like brain surgery is a little thing, right? Like we have all these really big things that we don't know. But I know that I can put even an hour a day, maybe it's 15 minutes, maybe it's 30 minutes, whatever it is, right? I can put some dedicated, intentional time each day into tackling the chaos, the clutter, the mess around me. That's going to allow me to start looking into the deeper root issues of all the stuff, right? The stuff around you, the clutter, the mess, that's the surface level, quite literally. That's going to allow you to look into the deeper stuff, to work through those things, to heal through those things. That is going to help you to be in a better place to deal with the real life chaos that you are dealing with. And so I get it. I know sometimes we look at these things and it's like, how am I supposed to do all this? I have no idea. There's so much going on. Keep moving forward. Little bit by little bit. Give yourself plenty of grace, but be intentional. It's just little things each day. And those little bits of intention are really going to help. If the Clean Slate challenge seems too overwhelming and like way too much for you, I know over on my other channel, Make Femininity Great Again, where I've actually gotten a little behind with getting videos out on. I need to get more up over there. But I have a monthly Homemakers club where we have a little calendar that has one thing to do that day, right? Like one thing. Sometimes they're a little more, serious. Sometimes they're a little more fun, but one focused thing to do each day. We have an intentional monthly planner that we put out each month that allows you to kind of like work through before the month begins or whenever it is that you get it. Where are we at? What's going on? What am I dealing with? Okay, now how do I focus with that and move forward? And how do I reflect back on it? It's just a simple little guide that you can print out that will take you through the steps. You guys are welcome to go over and check that out if that would be a blessing to you. Look at what you're doing though. Look at what you have and don't give up. Keep moving forward. I know when we're in the midst of the clutter and the chaos, the last thing you want to do is tackle clutter and chaos, right? You've got so much going on. It's so hard. Set your timer for 15 minutes a day. Walk around your house get a Walmart bag, right? Or whatever, a Walmart bag, walk around and say, you know what? I got 15 minutes. I got to put 15 things in here that I don't need. Maybe they're trash. Maybe they're broken. Maybe they're just excess. Maybe they're duplicate, whatever it is, right? There's so many different ways that you can do this, but I promise you that intention that you start off with is going to carry you so far as you go throughout whatever season of chaos that you might currently be facing. We've got it too. Not every day is wonderful. Yes, some days I've been able to clear my schedule, and I've had to do that intentionally. I've had to intentionally clear my schedule and be like, you know what? Everything else is going to have to wait because I'm going to tackle this. This is what I'm going to do. Whereas other days I'm going to be driving for 6 hours today, so I don't get to do like fun reveal of something because that's not what today's gonna look like. I don't know what tomorrow's gonna look like because we got other things to do, but I'm probably gonna be kind of worn out, like that's gonna happen. Your rest and your health is important too. Give yourself that grace. Have the intention, but sometimes intentional might look like I have one day a week where I can really focus on this, and other days might be 15 to 30 minute little exercises, little supporting features versus a big full thing. Benny just slept. He went to go run and he totally slipped over there. It was kind of funny. I was like, what is that noise? It's Benny slipping and sliding because his feet are so fluffy and he like slides on the floor. Anyways, I wanted to encourage you. I just wanted to say that. Pray for Sabrina and our family and everything going on today. We're just praying we can get good answers for her. Big day ahead. But I wanted to share our chaos and our crazy because I know sometimes it's easy to watch these videos and go, oh, I could never do that. Well, I'm having to pick and choose my battles too. And some days I just need a lot of grace because I can't do all the things today either. I'm going to sit in a car for a very long time, probably eat a horrible, junky meal because we're going to be in a hospital all day, on hospital campus all day, and then back in the car driving. So yeah, I get it. Like some days aren't super fancy and exciting either, but keep moving forward. Bit by bit, day by day, you're going to get there. And when you refuse to give up, that's a good thing. Take care of your health. When you need to stop and rest, right? You need to take a day off, that's fine. You need to clear your slate and not go do anything else so you can focus and complete an area, do that, right? It is well worth it. But I am here to cheer you on. And if there is any way in any of this that I can be praying for you, please, genuinely today, how can I be lifting you up in prayer? Leave me a comment. I'd love to pray with you. I thank you all for being here. I love sharing this. I love that we're working through these things together. Y'all's comments genuinely have kept me going because some days I am like exhausted. I am done. I am overwhelmed. We got a lot going on here behind the scenes, and some days it just seems like too much. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all so very much. And you know it, I'm gonna see you all right back here in the next ones. Bye, friends.